Intricately entwined in a labyrinth of shadows was where Elena had found herself, her hands trembling over the intricacy etched into ancient maps. Symbols that whispered secrets she could barely decipher, with only Lila's spectral guidance to assist her across dimensions and eras alike. Lila's presence remained as constant anchor. Her ethereal form moved fluidly from one reality to another within Blackwood Manor, a connection strong enough to tether Obsidius Nyxofcuckoo, his fragmented mind finally starting its trek towards recovery in an interconnected web of memory, restoration through Lila's help and support. With her heart aching for answers yet wary about what secrets the blue box held, so tightly wrapped those behind polished metal walls, its door opening with eerie whispers every now and then like ancient spirits beckoning them forward to their ultimate destination. Obsidius pushed past hesitation. The room's atmosphere seemed charged by an unseen current, pulsing from deep within Blackwood Manor itself. Electricity hummed through the air despite no external source. The blue box continued its cryptic dance of light, illuminating symbols and writings that now made sense in a new context as they navigated their way into deeper layers. The photographs taken here, each one revealing more than it did conceal, faded prints, captured moments frozen by time itself. Memories from eras past etched indelibly on the minds who held them captive. Elena's face became an unwavering compass in this vast ocean of forgotten knowledge and unknown truths as they delved deeper. The tension between revelation, the unlocking doors to a new world, and impending danger mounted ominously, like black feathers swirling around their feet at every turn, suggesting more darkness ahead awaited within the depths explored so far. The air felt charged with unseen forces gathering underfoot. Whispers grew louder in the silence of Lila's guidance that now served as beacon between Obsidius and reality. His heart pounded beneath his skin against this unknown ground, where fear coexisted alongside hope, his quest for truth intertwined with fears he had long kept hidden. Elena moved ahead confidently, each step a testament to her bravery, her mind always racing one beat behind the current pace of discovery in their journey into Blackwood Manor's dark recesses. Lila's spectral form drifted gently among shadows, creating an eerie yet harmonious ambience that somehow both amplified and muted reality depending on how far they delved deeper. It was at this juncture, amidst a library room replete with old maps, faded photographs depicting faces long lost to time itself, some of whom appeared familiar in spite of their ages, that the truth began unraveling more clearly. Elena's voice rose above other sounds as she pointed out intricate symbols etched into these documents, her excitement palpable enough for all three members present could feel its energy seeping through them. The box pulsed faintly, and whispers carried a dark allure akin to an ageless curse. A spectral Lila's form guided their way eerily, each discovery adding another piece of this cosmic puzzle they were navigating across dimensions, seemed impossible yet inevitable with every step taken deeper into the ageless manor's vast underground labyrinth. The air thickened around them as if nature itself was trying its best not to let slip further from reality these secrets locked away behind those polished metal doors, instead pushing their way out through invisible cracks like unseen breaths, as they moved towards ultimate revelation or horror depending on what the future held between Obsidius and this blue box's dark whispers. Elena's voice echoed softly amidst an almost palpable tension in Blackwood Manor as her fingers traced over a map detailed enough to depict dimensions unknown even before Obsidius first stumbled upon these mysteries. The library room seemed like its own time zone, frozen by the very nature of reality itself and filled with shadows readying for another chapter written here. Each word spoken was weighed heavily against an unseen current beneath their feet. The weight pressing down felt somehow heavier now that they knew more than before, not just about Blackwood Manor or what secrets lay inside, but also who among them held most to bear this revelation. The blue box's light dimmed slightly further with each whisper, a harbinger of truths untold until then. Elena stepped forward again towards the unseen and unexplored areas deep within Blackwood Manor, her hands gripping harder over old maps like anchors against waters that threatened reality itself as they moved deeper into dimensions where truth resided. As more pieces fell neatly in place around them, the blue box's light flickering erratically with each step, so did shadows form to fill the spaces left open by what had yet not revealed. Lila's spectral presence remained constant, like a bridge between Obsidius and this ageless manor she called home, her guidance clear even now as they traversed through realities unknown. The tension grew palpable in air itself with each passing moment, each step deeper into the depths of Blackwood's forgotten corners, only heightened by whispers, ever louder, carried on currents that seemed almost otherworldly. In spite of all fear and unease, hope pushed against it like a force, its light igniting within them as they approached what could be, or perhaps more likely, an eventual turning point in their journey through the blue box's dark mysteries. The tension between horror at truth revealed versus relief from holding on to uncertainty grew stronger with every inch of new terrain conquered. Elena moved towards that unseen territory, her fingers tracing ageless symbols detailed enough for any outsider who dared cross this bridge across realities. Each map held a piece not only tied directly back, but also connecting deeper layers previously unexplored. The shadows seemed more eager now, their form shifting ever so slightly beneath their feet as they delved into the unknown. Lila's spectral guide continued to drift alongside them, her presence steady in ways that even Obsidius couldn't deny. Each whisper carried on currents only he could hear served a guiding purpose amidst this new reality discovered. The blue box pulsed faintly, with light dimming further and shadows growing darker as they approached what seemed almost inevitable at the edge of their discovery. Elena's voice grew louder, her fingers gripping tighter over those maps detailing realities so far unknown. Each step forward deepened that darkness, yet also illuminated possibilities hidden in plain sight. The blue box pulsed faintly, with light dimming further, still now visible only as tendrils floating like thin wisps between the layers of Blackwood Manor's underground labyrinth. As shadows formed ever closer, a sense of finality hung heavily on each member present, their hearts heavy against what they knew lay ahead, though dread coexisted peacefully alongside hope in this immense tapestry, woven together by countless threads from past realities now exposed. The tension between horror and truth felt unbreakable as the blue box's light waned, its dark allure all but impossible to ignore. Obsidius glanced at Elena with a mixture of resolve mixed into unease, her fingers still grasping those maps, each symbol traced across so many eras yet held together by an unseen connection that led him now where he feared it could not go. The blue box pulsed faintly, the dimming light carried on, whispers like shadows gathered around them. Lila's spectral form drifted gently among these shifting layers of reality, her presence steady and guiding through this new tapestry woven from so many realities past their connection, unbreakable despite what lay ahead in a journey towards an unknowing future. As Blackwood Manor's labyrinth grew darker,